Rachel.
Hi,
It's
Trina.
nice to meet you. I'm Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
As the saying goes, one man's trash is another man's treasure. With a growing demand for organic products and an increase in production costs, producers are always looking for new ways to improve efficiency and focus labor resources where they matter most. Organic fruit and vegetable producers currently have no biodegradable plastic mulch options that meet the USDA's National Organic Program standards. This leaves them with two options: to grow their crops without plastic mulch, or to remove all plastic after the harvest of their crop. Both options are less than ideal, being that they are not efficient, sustainable, or cost-effective. Good afternoon, Baldwin Ag Innovations. Field Solutions Marketing is thrilled to introduce Melon Mulch, a biodegradable, watermelon-based mulch film designed to meet the National Organic Program standards for organic production. With Melon Mulch, organic fruit and vegetable producers are provided with a plastic mulch alternative that suppresses weeds, retains moisture, and warms the soil. Melon Mulch's patented proprietary formulation allows for easy installation because of its durability. After harvest, Melon Mulch is tilled into the soil, and the degrading process begins via microbes. The biodegrading process begins after 6 months, and it is completely untraceable by the end of year 2. Over time, natural fertility components, such as calcium, magnesium, and sulfur, are released into the soil. Derived from unmarketable watermelon rinds, Melon Mulch promotes sustainability by reducing waste and supporting watermelon producers. With Melon Mulch, organic operations can keep innovation rolling. Now, I'm going to hand it over to Hilton.
Thanks, Rachel. So let's roll in the process. BAI will partner with California watermelon producers and deliver bins directly to their fields. During the harvest process, field laborers will place these unmarketable melons in these designated bins. Every 2 days, BAI's fleet will collect these bins and deliver them to our manufacturing facility. From there, we will extract the necessary components to develop Melon Mulch. Now, Wheeler, why do we need it?
Thank you, Hilton. The benefits provided by plastic mulch are crucial components to successful fruit and vegetable production, and currently, there are no NOP-certified biodegradable mulch films. Traditional mulch can only be used on organic operations with strict stipulations, and no biodegradable plastics can be used. At the end of the season, traditional mulch must be removed. Through field research, Field Solutions Marketing has found that the removal of traditional plastic mulch films strips away nutrient-rich topsoil and costs farmers around $120 per acre. At the end of the season, melon mulch can be tilled into the soil, eliminating the need for post-harvest removal. Our unique formulation of bioplastic meets the USDA's NOP specifications, making it a viable, cost-saving, and convenient option that organic producers need to remain effective and efficient. Chloe, what's trending?
Well, let's take a look, Wheeler. Between the years of 2019 and 2023, California organic sales increased by 22%, from $9.7 billion to $11.8 billion, and continues to grow. 126 million pounds of plastic is used in the United States annually, increasing yields by 30%. In 2023, California growers spent between $180 to $220 per acre on mulch and shifted 23% of purchases to biodegradable options despite higher upfront costs due to long-term disposal savings. California is one of the nation's highest producing specialty crop states, utilizing 13.6 to 18,000 metric tons of polyethylene mulch film annually, showing that there is and will continue to be a demand for melon mulch. Hilton, how does this benefit the producers?
Well, thanks for asking, Chloe. BAI is committed to bringing value back to producers by purchasing their watermelons that are unmarketable due to being left in the field or rejected by retailers. Unmarketable melons are defined as melons that cannot be sold in stores due to blemishes, undesirable size, or a surplus in the market. According to Target Market Research, approximately 7% of watermelons grown in California each year are left in the field. BAI will purchase these melons at a rate of 20 cents per pound, providing producers with an additional $840 an acre of revenue they would otherwise not receive. Now, Bailey's going to hit the target.
That's right, Hilton. According to the 2022 Census of Agriculture, Field Solutions Marketing has identified California and Arizona as the lead organic produce growing areas, especially for crops using plasticulture. California alone generated 39% of the value of organic products sold in the United States. This totaled $3.7 billion in sales and is more than 4 times the value of any other state. Melon Mulch targets all organic fruit and vegetable producers growing plasticulture crops in California and Arizona. Based on the USDA's Organic Integrity Database reports, there are over 1,100 organic producers growing plasticulture crops on 132,000 acres in California and Arizona combined. With 3 rolls recommended per acre, BAI aims to capture 12% of the target market with the potential to sell over 19,000 rolls by year 3. We expect our target market to continue to expand as more operations enter the organic sector of the industry. Rachel, what does our ideal customer look like?
Well, Bailey, let's take a look. Field Solutions Marketing has carefully reviewed our target market and would like to introduce 3 organic operations who are the ideal customers for melon mulch. Martori Farms, a 4th-generation family farm, has operations spanning across California and Arizona. They are the largest melon grower in the United States, and they employ over 1,000 employees across 30,000 acres. Martori Farms considers themselves to be early adopters of agricultural innovations, and they are strongly committed to sustainable farming practices within their organic operation, directly aligning with the goals of melon mulch. Next, Cal Organic Farms, founded in 1984, has grown from a small lettuce farm into one of the largest producers of certified organic vegetables in the United States. They produce more than 65 seasonal and year-round crops on over 55,000 acres in total across the San Joaquin Valley in California. Cal Organic Farm's strong commitment to organic integrity and environmentally friendly practices makes them a natural fit for melon mulch. Finally, Lakeside Organic Gardens began as a modest 55-acre farm in Watsonville, California, and has expanded to include 50 ranches and farms across the Pajaro Valley. As a family-owned operation producing more than 40 commodities year-round, they distribute their produce across the United States and Western Canada. Their strong commitment to organic production and soil health makes melon mulch the ideal solution to help maintain productivity while supporting their sustainability goals. Chloe, give us a reality check.
Absolutely, Rachel. Just like any new product, melon mulch has its own set of strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. The main strength of melon mulch is that it is the only NOP-certified, biodegradable, bio-based mulch film that promotes sustainability without compromising organic integrity. Additionally, melon mulch combats watermelon waste and reduces the amount of plastic sent to landfills. Even with the support of a credible and established agricultural company like BAI, melon mulch has its weaknesses. These include low product recognition, premature degradation without proper storage practices, and the effects of market volatility. Opportunities include expanding production capabilities to use other unmarketable produce to develop the bioplastic, and partnering with agricultural suppliers. Our marketing team believes that factors including input cost, increased government regulations, and new competitors entering the market are the largest threats to melon mulch. Wheeler, tell us about our competition.
Thank you, Chloe. Field Solutions Marketing has identified Carbon Nurture, PolyExpert, and WeedGuard as our indirect competitors. While each of these companies offers a biodegradable option, none are certified for use in organic operations. This gives melon mulch a clear advantage in the organic market. Additionally, melon mulch possesses unique natural fertility components that promote growth by releasing secondary macronutrients such as sulfur, calcium, and magnesium into the soil. Most importantly, melon mulch sets itself apart as a product committed to improving efficiency by eliminating the need for post-harvest removal. Lily, what's our strategy going to be?
Thanks, Wheeler. The foundation of this product is built on a clear strategy. Melon mulch provides organic fruit and vegetable producers with an effective, NOP certified, biodegradable mulch film that, once tilled in, adds natural fertility components into the soil. This offers organic producers a mulch solution that reduces plastic waste and minimizes labor associated with plastic removal. Now, Rachel, what is our goal?
Let's take a look, Lily. Melon Mulch will provide organic producers with an environmentally friendly, sustainable, and NOP certified biodegradable mulch film for use on their plasticulture operations. BAI aims to reduce watermelon waste left in fields and provide watermelon producers with additional revenue opportunities. Field Solutions Marketing recognizes that organic operations will continue to face high input costs, causing growers to seek cost-efficient products. We can also assume that organic producers will continue to seek and invest in agricultural solutions that align with the NOP standards for organic production, as restrictions on organics will continue to increase. BAI will continue to be a known and reputable company that producers can trust to provide them with the best products for their operations. Now, Bailey, where are we positioned at in the market?
Well, Rachel, Melon Mulch is entering the market as the only NOP certified biodegradable mulch film sustainable for the organic produce market. With the ability to be tilled into the soil, growers can use labor on their farms more efficiently. Melon Mulch is offered at a competitive price and is easily integrated into current fruit and vegetable production equipment. Melon Mulch is positioned to fill a gap within the industry, allowing growers to optimize their labor use and make their farms more efficient. Brianna, put us in our place.
Okay, Bailey. BAI's manufacturing facility is located in Salinas, California. This is an optimal location due to the high concentration of organic operations and watermelon producers in the area. In year one, the Bay Area and Central Coast regions of California will be targeted. The entire state of California will be targeted in year two. As knowledge of melon mulch continues to grow, the target market will be extended into Arizona by the end of year three. Melon mulch will be available for purchase through multiple sales avenues, including BAI's website and sales representatives. Strategically placed representatives will allow our team to build strong relationships with customers, as well as engage in key promotional opportunities that will support continued growth. Now, Lily, how much is this going to cost?
Well, let's look at it together. Melon mulch is competitively priced at $300 per 4 by 4,000 foot roll. This price level ensures that melon mulch is able to cover its $150 per roll cost of production, providing a 100% markup. Now, Rachel, how are we going to promote this product?
Let's flip through the plan. The promotional strategy for Melon Mulch is the cornerstone for the successful launch of this new product. Melon Mulch will be featured in the Packer, the Produce Grower, the Organic Voice, and the California Fruit and Vegetable magazines. These are major industry publications, and they are trusted sources among Melon Mulch's target market. The majority of Melon Mulch's advertisements will be featured in the Organic, Innovation, and Sustainability editions. Melon Mulch will also be featured in e-newsletters and website advertisements across these organizations to extend our reach. BAI values connection and fellowship within the industry. Because of this, industry outreach plays a huge role in this promotional strategy. BAI will attend and participate in extension field days, sponsor lunches at workshops and customer appreciation events, and donate over 300 rolls of melon mulch to extension agents and universities for use in field trials. Melon Mulch will also offer a brand ambassador program. Through this initiative, selected operations will be able to represent Melon Mulch and demonstrate its benefits. Each ambassador will receive 24 rolls of Melon Mulch and branded merchandise. Social media also plays a key part in this promotional strategy. On Instagram, X, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and LinkedIn, informational videos, customer testimonials, and infographics will be utilized to promote Melon Mulch. Melon Mulch will also be featured on My Ag Life and BAI's industry podcast, where organic fruit and vegetable producers tune in to hear about the latest industry innovations. BAI believes that collaboration is crucial to advancement and innovations within the organic sector. Because of this, BAI will be partnering with the Western Growers Association, the Organic Farmers Association, CAPCA, and the Fresh Produce and Floral Council. At trade shows and conferences, booth spaces will be purchased so that Melon Mulch sales representatives can talk to potential customers and answer any questions they may have. BAI will also sponsor these events to enhance Melon Mulch's visibility. BAI believes that education about where food comes from is linked to the continued success of the organic produce industry. Because of this, Melon Mulch will be donating 1% of net profits starting in year 2 to the California Farm to School program. Now, Lily, are we going to make any money?
I sure hope so. In year 1, BAI projects to sell over 5,200 units. This will capture 2% of innovators, with a total of over $1.5 million in gross sales, with a net profit of nearly negative $200,000. In return, Melon Mulch will generate a gross profit margin of 50%. As we move into year 2, the market will increase from 2 to 6%. This shift will allow BAI to sell over 11,000 units. This will lead to an increase in gross sales over $3.4 million. In year 2, we will incur $1.7 million in production cost, displaying a net profit of over $300,000, with a return on marketing of 26%. Projected growth continues into year 3, permitting Melon Mulch to capture an additional 6% of the market, totaling 12%. This will allow for sales to exceed 19,000 units, increasing gross sales to over $5.9 million, with nearly $3 million in production costs. Year 3 financial projections display that net profit will be over $950,000, resulting in a profit margin of 16%, with a 56% return on marketing. Now, everyone loves M&Ms, so I'm going to hand it over to Brianna Wheeler with monitoring and measuring.
Thank you, Lily. To ensure that Melon Mulch meets its first intended goal of gaining 2, 6, and 12% of the target market, in years 1, 2, and 3, respectively, customer adoption rates will be monitored. This will be measured by comparing the number of customers to the number of registered organic farms. If this goal is not met, the target market will be reassessed. If this objective is exceeded, the target market will extend into additional sales regions. Secondly, BAI aims to develop an effective and environmentally friendly biodegradable bio-based mulch film that reduces unnecessary plastic waste. Third-party testers, including research universities such as UC Davis, will continue to conduct field trials to monitor product decomposition rate. If melon mulch is not completely decomposed within the intended 2-year time frame, we will improve the melon mulch formulation to increase the decomposition rate. If exceeded, production will continue and expand to additional products to diversify the product line. Now to Wheeler to continue monitoring and measuring.
Thank you, Brianna. Our third goal is to reach $5.9 million in gross sales by the end of year 3. To measure this, BAI will evaluate monthly and quarterly sales reports. If Melon Mulch does not reach this sales goal, then we will reevaluate our current pricing strategy and make any necessary adjustments to improve adoption. If it's exceeded, then we will increase production to meet market demand. Finally, BAI is committed to combating watermelon waste in California by purchasing unmarketable watermelons from producers. If the necessary amount of watermelons cannot be sourced from California, we will expand into other locations to acquire them. If exceeded, we will increase producer partnerships to accommodate an increase in production. Rachel, you want to wrap us up?
I would love to, Wheeler. Field Solutions Marketing is proud to present our marketing plan for Melon Mulch, a plastic mulch alternative providing organic fruit and vegetable producers with an NOP-certified biodegradable product that brings value to both organic operations and watermelon producers. Melon Mulch is committed to improving sustainability and ensuring organic success. So, you decide. Are unmarketable watermelons trash or treasure? Thank you for your time. We will now take any questions you may have.
Will you go back to your route to market just a little bit more for me? You said internet and sales, direct to sell. What's your route to market? Explain that a little more to me.
Yes, so our route to market, you can buy our product via website or sales representative. We know that our customer base has a lot of differing opinions on ways that they want to buy this product, so we wanted to give both of those options.
So you'll go direct to customer?
Yes, ma'am.
I have some questions about your customer. You stated there were about 1,100 producers and about 132,000 acres that we were looking at in organic production, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then you went through Matori and Cal Organic that, if my numbers were right when you went through them, represent about 2/3 of those acres. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we're spending a lot of money on promoting this product and getting the word out and salespeople, but I didn't see anything in there that was working with your two biggest customers that cover 2/3 of your acres that would help you easily get to your sales goal. What was the thinking behind kind of leaving them out?
So actually, Martori Farms is going to be one of our biggest partners. They will serve as actually in our brand ambassador program. So they are considered industry leaders, and they will definitely be like a huge voice for us as far as leading in the organic industry. We'll also be sourcing our watermelons from them. So this will create a really strong partnership with Martori Farms, and we really hope that we hope and believe that they will spread the word about melon mulch for us.
So are they not paying then? Are they not buying the product? Is that a free goods exchange for them being a
So our
partner?
brand ambassador program, they will receive 24 roles as part of the brand ambassador program to spread the word. But yes, they will still be purchasing our product for their operation other than those 24 roles as part of the brand ambassadors.
Okay.
I'd like to ask about the product itself. We're using watermelon rinds, high water content product to make a plastic-ish substance. Is the efficiency of turning watermelon rinds into plastic higher than using corn or other bio-based products?
Thank you for your question. While it's not higher than corn necessarily, when we identified the problem of watermelon waste in the industry, that was one of the biggest problems that we wanted to face. So we were hoping to solve that problem in addition to getting everything that we need from the watermelon rind.
I'm gonna follow up to that one, sorry. You're just focusing a lot of the reason those products are left in the field are cosmetic. So you're taking the actual fruit, is it just going straight to waste, or what is your plan there? You're going straight for the rind, the rest is just trash? Walk me through a little bit about that.
Through our proprietary process, we're able to utilize the majority of the watermelon. What happens to it after that?
You got a plan for it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Question on some of our partners. We talked about extension and universities. It seems like there's an opportunity to partner with ag retailers and the CPAs in California. Where do they fit into the plan? Why did we choose not to include them in our partnerships? Help me understand that.
Yes, ma'am. So we are going to be partnered with the PCA as part of our promotional plan, but beyond year 3, we will reassess and consider that.
I noticed one of the weaknesses in your SWOT analysis, you talked about premature degradation of the product if it's not stored properly. Two-part question, can you elaborate on what that is? And second, I didn't see anything in your plan about educating or helping to offset that potential problem.
Yes, sir. So proper storage is going to be cool, dark place with low humidity. And as far as the promotional side of that, I'm going to hand this to Rachel.
Yes. So our sales representatives are going to be working really closely with our customers, and they will relay this information. We're going to have multiple packets ready to go for our customers.
And so will this require a different storage protocol than other similar products that growers would be using on the market now?
Yes. So this will not require an extremely different protocol. Most of our producers are set up to store this product.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You talked about a cost savings in labor for your producers. Wouldn't there be additional costs in collecting all that product, which otherwise would just sit in the field?
Yes. So with the collection of the product, we'll have our bins delivered to our partnering farms. They are out in the fields picking up this product anyways, so our sales representatives are going to provide our partnering producers with materials to spread to their crews about which ones should go in our unmarketable bins and then which ones that they're keeping to go to market.
So one of the main things that you've hung your hat on with this is it's an organic product, which is fantastic. Do you have to use organic watermelons in for it to receive its organic certification out? And if so, is there enough organic watermelon waste to meet what you're trying to accomplish?
Yes. So through our proprietary process, we do not have to use organic watermelons. While we are partnered with organic farms to collect our watermelons, they do not have to be organic necessarily. But in years, if y'all will be able to pull up the slides on acres needed, we have a little bit, this is the acres needed to produce the amount of rolls that we are projecting for years 1, 2, and 3, and we will have plenty.
And if I understand correctly, this product will really be highly targeted to organic growers, correct?
Yes, sir.
And obviously, I get the connection there with sustainability and everything, but would you ever target this to conventional growers, and what might that path look like?
Yes, sir. This is definitely a product that can be used on conventional production, but it definitely makes most sense with the NOP certification for us to target it towards organic operations for right now.
I want a quick follow-up to Darren's question on the degradation. What happens if we have a problem? Do we have the G word? Do we have a guarantee for producers if it goes bad? What's our measuring and monitoring contingency if something goes amok on that?
Yes. So our sales representatives do work super closely with our producers. Relationships is really important at BAI. So we would expect our operations to reach out if there were any issues with degradation. But since we partnered with universities such as UC Davis for our field trials, we don't foresee any issues.
What's your cost to get your NOP certification, and how often do you have to get that activated?
Our marketing team will definitely research that and get back with you.
I'm just looking down here. Help me understand a little bit why we're starting with the Bay Area and the Central Coast. What's the volume of organic farms there versus up and down Highway 99 in the San Joaquin Valley?
Thank you so much. So through our market research, we have determined that the majority of watermelon producers in California are local to that area, and not just watermelon producers, but also fruit and vegetable organic producers. We used the USDA Organic Integrity Database to retrieve this information, and we looked at the numbers per county, and the counties in that area had the largest numbers of fruit and vegetable producers in their organics.
Okay, thanks.
What percentage of watermelons that do come to you would be unusable? Is there any level of watermelons that couldn't be turned into your product?
Yes, thank you for your question. So we will be purchasing 7% of, so we determined that 7% of per acre watermelons are unusable. So once those come to us, we will be able to use the majority of those. We are not concerned about any spoiled watermelons because our sales representatives are really going to work closely with our partnering watermelon producers.
I'll do another follow-up, sorry. You did a lot of your marketing, you focused a lot on your trade shows and conferences. Walk me through that versus your traditional marketing, your advertising, your print radio type of things.
Will y'all be able to pull up our marketing budget, please? Yes. So we did decide to focus super heavily on trade shows and conferences because, as I said, BAI really focuses on relationship building. So we want to have our sales representatives with boots on the ground talking to these producers and building those relationships. So that is why we decided to go that way.